Hello friends, I'm Karina Chin with KarinaStamps.com, and I want to welcome you today. This is my Facebook Live. I am an hour early because it's just been a crazy day and it's going to get even crazier. So I still wanted to share my project with you. This is day 3 of my Holiday Helper series, and if you are on my newsletter list, I will be sending out the PDF tutorial tonight as long as yesterday's tutorial as well. So I want to welcome you today. Hopefully you'll love my project. I think it's kind of fun. And I am just going to first of all just turn you down onto my stamping table. So close your eyes. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to put you in the stand. There. So welcome to day 3 of my Holiday Helper series that I'm doing. I'm going to be doing 2 more after this. I've got 5 planned for you. If you like the stuff that you are seeing today, you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net, and this is a hostess code order if you want to order products. If you want to see the project, what it looks like a little bit closer on your computer, you can go to karinastamps.com. So, what else was I going to say? Oh, yes. And I normally do draws for when you like or share my videos. So I'm going to do all the draws next Tuesday. So make sure that you're liking, sharing, commenting, because your name will go into a draw. I didn't do the draw yesterday, so I thought, you know what, let's just do a bunch on Tuesday. And whenever you place a $35 order, your name goes into the holiday gift basket that I'm going to be giving away on Tuesday as well. And a $100 order, you get embellishments plus the PDF tutorial for my card class this Saturday. So that's really fun. Okay, so let's see what we're doing today. You want to see the project? Oh, maybe I should show you the other 2 projects. So day 1, we made this project, right? It was a gift card holder, pop-up gift card holder. And then yesterday, I shared the lanterns. So how cute is that, right? You can just add them to your tree. And then today, this is what we're doing. What do you think? Isn't that cute? So it's just a gift packaging that you can do. And it says, have a super holiday, because you want to see what's in here? I'll show you what's in here. I thought this was so smart. What do you get for those hard to buy people on your list? You get them. Hi, Kathy. How are you today? You can get them soup. So I picked this up at our grocery store in the specialty section. It's actually from St. Albert. I was kind of surprised. And it's called Souptacular Soup Company. So I thought that's perfect, but I wanted to jazz it up. So that's why I designed the packaging for it. And it was inspired by this. What do you guys think of this one? Is this not beautiful? So this was inspired by a package I got, I believe, from my friend Lorna. I'd have to double check if that's right, but look what she did. And look what's inside. Don't you love it when people open presents and you get to see what's inside? Now, we don't actually have the instructions for this, but I kind of figured it out. Oh my goodness, that's pretty. Dahlia Bath & Body Works. So that was cute. See, I hadn't even opened this yet. And so this is beautiful too. And I should also mention, if there is anybody from the US watching today, I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you. In Canada, we had ours back in October, so we are done. Okay, so are you guys ready to play with this and make a soup packaging? Because the other reason I mention that is this would also be perfect not just for holidays, but say you have a friend who has the sniffles and the cold. You could put in our bags, this is a smaller version, the Love Santa treat bags. It would be perfect to have some Lipton chicken noodle soup packages. Now you're probably saying this is spiced apple drink. Yeah, but it's basically the same size and they fit in here. And the order number is really hard to find because it's actually part of a paper pumpkin kit that's been sold out. Do you like this, Nancy? I'm glad. So the order number is 158381 and they come in 3 different patterns. I believe they were $9.50 for the treat packaging. I don't know. I thought they were super cute and they come in 4 different patterns. They feel... Oh, I bet you. I wonder if they're food safe. I'd have to check that out. But anyway, I thought that was fun. Or you can give your girlfriend one of these apple drinks, right? And do an apple martini. I found a really cool recipe on the internet. So I thought that would be good because, you know, don't we need an apple martini if we have a cold? I think so. You know, that would make me feel better. Okay, so my super project is coming from the gingerbread and peppermint suite. So I've shown so many projects on this. Ooh, let's see, Corinne's here, Margaret Ann's here. I'm sorry about changing the time on you guys. I apologize. Sharon's here. Nice to see you all. I just thought if I don't do it now, there'll be no holiday helper because I have a class tonight too. The Eden's Gardens class is tonight. So I'm so excited to share this with you guys. So what I did was I used the Memories and More cards from Stampin' Up. So they are $15. If you need a pack immediately, I have one package left. If you live in Edmonton, you can come pick it up because I don't dare mail anything these days. I just went to the post office today and it's crazy. But they're really, really fun and they're great for making super fast cards. Or I made a tag today with it, and I also made a mini album. So, a mini album for my cookie recipes. These are what the cards look like. You can just buy the card bases and then add the stickers to it. This is a sticker. So, you know, super fun. And this is just a card put on the card base. Like, aren't these cute? I mean, so if you're a fairly new stamper, you could make a set of 4 cards pretty quick. And then look at all the fun pieces you have left over. I have a feeling that this might be 1.5 kits. Anyway, I love these. And like I said, one extra package in stock, which is super fun. Get it? Super fun. Okay, so you're probably going, okay, Karina, show the project. Okay, I'll show the project, right? Okay, here we go. So this is what you need for this. Oh, and I was going to show you too. The starter kit is on sale right now, the Stampin' Up! Starter Kit. If you live in Canada, it's $100. You get $165 in product, and then you get to join our crafting crew group. We meet on the first Friday of every month, and I just finished getting the kits together. My friend Carolyn helped me prep all of these. Can you see? One card uses new products, and it's rainbows. And I charge my team $5 for the kits plus $2 for shipping because I just want us to get together and stamp. And we have a super fun time. So these went out in the mail today. If you're local, they're ready for pickup. So I thought I would just mention that. Okay, and we don't have, Stampin' Up! Doesn't have a lot of 12 by 12 cardstock. We're kind of limited in our choices. You can get multi-packs, but when I do a class, I kind of need a big pack. So I happen to have this around. So I am doing this. I'm doing a large one for my super soup package. And I'm going to start with a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. Now, hopefully you can see what I'm doing because I really did eyeball this project. And I'll tell you exactly what I did. So if you're looking to make packaging for something, the first thing I do is measure the base. So I went, okay, that is about 2 1/4 inches. So that's what we're going to score is 2 1/4 inches. And of course the Bath and Body Works one was smaller. So this was done at 2, it looks like 2 1/8. But it's the same concept, but you can actually just change the size depending on what you have. Okay, so this is going to be, the first score line is going to be at 2 1/4. And then we need somewhere to put the adhesive on. So you can kind of see my seam inside my box. So that's going to be about, I would say, 1/2 inch. So let's just put this here. So I've got 1/2 inch on one side, my 2 1/4 inch on that side. Now we need to be able to cut the box bottom. So what I did was take my ruler and go, okay, this is 11 inches left. I need 4 pieces for my box. So I took my calculator and went 11.5 inches divided by 4, and I got some great measurements. So let me just show you what I got. And I'm going to score, yeah, I want this to go at, this has to be 2 7/8 of an inch. Now, I've already put that in there. So I want this to go at, I'm actually going to do this side. I'm going to tell you why. I flipped it over. because I want these 4 pieces in the 11.5-inch section to be 2 7/8. 2 7/8, that's about right, right? Because 3's there. Yell at me, you guys, if this doesn't look right. Okay, and I'm just going to score up or score down to my 2 1/4-inch line here. Okay, then I'm going to 5 3/4. And then I need to go to 8 5/8 of an inch. 8 5/8. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, just in case I'm tired and can't count. And then what that does is it gives me 4 equal sections that are 2 7/8 big. Okay, now if you do this box, you wouldn't have to do all those 2 7/8 measurements, but I really wanted my super container to work for my box. That's why I'm doing this. Okay, so now that I've got my 4 pieces, we need to cut all these score lines, and I could have used my paper trimmer, but why would I want to do that? That's just too much effort. Okay, so let's cut each of these score lines I just made. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Sorry, put it up here. It's hard when you're working with 12 by 12 paper. Okay, and then this is my 4th score line right about here. And then this is the 1/2-inch side that I created, so let's just get rid of that. Bye-bye. Okay, so this is what I have. I have a 1/2-inch section here. I've got my 4 pieces down here. And then to put my box together, it's kind of a rounded box, so I don't really want any score lines up here. That's what's kind of cool about this box. I don't know what you call this box. I have no clue. I guess maybe I could ask the person who gave it to me initially. But pretty cool. Okay, so let's just peel this off. This is tear and tape adhesive. It's amazing. Let me just say that. It is amazing. And I'm just going to join it up. The pressure of being on camera. Okay, let's get this top stuck down. And then I think I can put it down like this. Okay, now I want this seam to be in the middle. So I didn't really want to press this down, but that's okay. And now I'm going to squish it this way. Squish it, squish it, squish it. And I'm going to squish it a little bit this way. And I'm going to get my bone folder about, I don't know, halfway. And I'll show you why in a second, because we want to make this cool scalloped edge. And I might have to do this off camera just because I'm going through 2 pieces of cardstock. Isn't this cool? And see, the bottom's just going to fold in like this, which we'll do in a second, not yet. Who's loving this already? Okay, and then I am using, so this project uses dies because that's what I have. Oh, and we need the scalloped contours dies. And if you don't have these, I highly recommend them. They're really great. I'm going to use this piece. And what it's going to do is give us a really nice scalloped fancy edge. And of course, if I wanted to, I could have stamped on here, made it a little fancier. But I think it looks pretty good just the way it is. Okay, I'm going to pull up my Big Boss. I'll try to feed it through. I might have to do it off camera just because I'm going through 2 pieces of cardstock. We'll see. Because I don't want to go all the way. And then I think you guys saw my Monty eaten washi tape. So Monty is a dog that I look after. It's my brother's dog. And he ate my washi tape. Can't even see where it gets started. Let's get more washi tape. You know, because you got to have at least 4 washi tapes on your craft desk, right, to get going. Does anybody else like that? You know, I have backups of everything. Okay, let's put this down. And I'm just going to do this because it really does make the top of the box look really pretty. So I'm just going to roll it through like this. Let's see if it'll go. This is what I mean. Sometimes I have to turn it. We'll see. And plus it doesn't help that, okay, I'm going to have to go to the floor, I think. Oh, there we go. Okay. I just have to give it a little push. And here we go. And it's coming. It's gonna go pop. There we go. And then I'll just back it up. And then we'll pull it off. And part of the problem is, look at my plate. Do you think I need a new plate? Hello, Kim, how are you today? You need a new plate, and then it wouldn't be so hard to push through. So that's the first thing I'll do. And then two, because I pressed so hard on it, look at, I got a Stampin' Up! Image on it. So I find if I just take my eraser, if this happens to you, it'll take it right off. And then it's gone. So that's kind of my tip for that. So if you're using Designer Series paper, it would have been a lot easier because it's not as thick, but I wanted my color to match. So that's what I did. Okay, now let's get this. And this is a crocodile. I set it up for this side, and we're just going to poke 2 holes like this. And then we're using the ribbon from the pet ribbon. I forget what it's called. It comes in a 2-pack, and it comes in red and also in black, and it's in the annual catalog. Let me just tuck this aside because I really don't want to lose these dies. These dies are my favorite. I actually just bought myself a second set when all the dies were on sale. Did you take advantage of that? It was a really great deal. Okay, let's see. We'll just do this quick because I want to show you how to make the super tag. Okay, let's see. Here we go. And we'll try that one more time. Okay, so there's the top of my box. Now we need to put our soup in, but I think I'm just going to tuck these down. What I would do at this point is add adhesive here and adhesive here and seal it up. But since there's no soup in it, oh, mind you, I could always, never mind, I can undo this, right? So I can actually seal it up. Okay, so let's put our tear and tape adhesive down here. You can use liquid glue if you want. I just find the tear and tape adhesive works really well for boxes. I'll put it down here, and then I can get my take your pick tool, and let's just lift that up. And we'll get it together. So like I said, this is day 3 of my Holiday Helper series. So I'm kind of doing 3D projects. Not so much my fancy fold cards that I normally do. And let's see, let's just put one more here. I didn't do a very good job putting that bottom together, but that's okay. Everything is fixable, ladies. Everything is fixable. See, we'll just put it here. We'll just pull it off. And there we go. Okay, so that's my box. Now let's do the decorating. I'm gonna pull this out of the way. We'll make some room. And we're gonna do this part. So I mentioned that I use the Memories and More cards. And one thing I love is that I use the What's Cooking stamp set and dies. Now, if you like cooking, you need to get this. This is so fun. It was on back order this summer for quite a while. But I kind of thought this kind of looked like a soup bowl. Okay, maybe a salad bowl, but I'm going with it's a giant soup bowl because this person I'm giving it to loves soup. Now, I wanted a 3 by 4 inch card. And I didn't think I had any left, so I was just going to cut down one of these cards. Yeah, we're going to cut this down to 3 inches, like so. See, now I've got 2 tags. Ooh, that looks pretty too. This would actually be great on that other bag that I showed you because the background's really nice. Okay, so let's move this. Let's move this. We'll create some space. And then these are the other dies that were amazing. I use these for scrapbooking all the time. They're called Playful alphabet dies. And we'll just stick this together. So we have my soup, giant soup bowl, because I do love soup. And we're just going to get some liquid glue to put this down. I think we need to, let's glue this onto the back of my bowl. Right about there. What do you think? That looks pretty good, right? I just thought this was sort of a different take on a Christmas project because everybody can eat soup, right? Whether you have vegetarian friends, meat-eating friends, it doesn't matter. Everybody loves soup. Okay, there we go. And there are my letters already done. So we'll just put this on here. We'll just dab these on. Now I could have actually used an adhesive sheet if I wanted to, but I didn't. We're gonna do have a super day, or sorry, put have a super holiday. But like I said, if you have sick friends during the winter, you could just drop off a little tag with a thing of soup as well. I thought, again, super fun. Okay, let's put the P here and the U. Hopefully I spelt this right. That would be like really funny if I did not. And you have to kind of squish them on here just because ER. The tag is only 3 inches wide. So what do you guys like to give away for gifts at Christmas time? Like for neighbors who pop by, do you make handmade, you know, nuts and bolts? Do you do like savory things? Do you do little chocolates? What do you tend to keep on hand for gifts at the holiday? I'd be really curious to know. Okay, and then what I did was you could actually just go to a computer and print out Have a Happy Holiday and snip it up with scissors. Sometimes I actually print on my Whisper White cardstock. But look what I found. I'm sure everybody owns Handsomely Suited. If you don't, I highly recommend this set. It was in the annual catalog and it was in the mini catalog last year and it rolled over. This is such a great set to have in your stamping collection. And what I did was you can just ink it up, stamp it, and cut it out. I think that's what I did. I could use a Post-it note if I want. Let's just get a little piece of, I got 1/2 inch right here of basic white cardstock. Yeah, see, and look, I'm just gonna snip it. Now you can also use Stampin' Write markers. If you don't own a lot of ink colors, Stampin' Write markers are a great way to go. See, I'm really just kind of chopping and sticking. Chopping and sticking. It's a really great way to go. Okay, there we go. So have a super, right? Because this is kind of handmade. Nothing's lined up. So fun to play with. And then I had to look for holidays. That was a little tricky to find. But this Words of Cheer set, I did a video, was it last week? I love this. Just love this die. I don't know if it's going to roll over because I don't think it is actually. When you have a starter kit number, you get a sneak peek of things that are rolling over. So we get to see the retiring list. We get to know what's going to be going on sale. And we had the list, but I didn't really look at it that carefully because I own most of the stuff in the mini catalog. But yeah, I will be doing a video on that and telling you guys what I recommend that you should have. Okay, so we're going to just snip this out because I want Have a Happy Super Holiday. Could it be holidays? I don't know. Have a super happy. No, it has to be holiday. Okay, there we go. And that's it, you guys. What do you think of this project? Isn't this just so easy? But you can make your boxes to fit any kind of gift that you have, you know, depending on that size. And I showed you how to measure your box out, so hopefully that helped. And then too, in the same suite, the Peppermint and Gingerbread suite, you have these really cute acrylic shapes. So what I like to do, you can take a glue dot, but this glue will work too. I just have to let it dry for about 10 minutes before I move it. So I think we're going to put on some candies. Do I have 2 of them? They're kind of fun to play with. And they're a little piece of plastic. is what they are. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is just use 2 Stampin' Dimensionals to put it on here. And then I have a super holiday. So now I'm going to have to go back to the grocery store to buy a second thing of soup to put in here. I thought the price was good. It was only $5 for this. So wouldn't that be a great gift? Something different than chocolates. And I thought that was super fun. So thank you for joining me today. Like I said, the other holiday project, helper project, was this one I did 2 days ago, and then the little ornament. And then tomorrow is Friday. I should be able to come on at 1 o'clock. I don't think I have anything going on. And then Saturday will be at 12 because I have a class on Saturday as well. So thank you, ladies, for joining me. If you like what you saw today, like or share. I'm going to do a draw for every single video I did. And your name goes in the draw when you like or share my projects and videos. And if you're on YouTube watching this, if you can subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell, you'll know when I'm going on again. So hopefully I can share more ideas with you. So thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and happy Thanksgiving to my American friends. Bye.